How about y'all?
This obviously wasn't the season you guys wanted. Was there anything you learned about yourself as a player or a teammate?
Yeah, just to stay true to yourself, and not everything is going according to our plan. It's always God's plan. So just stay together as teammates and as leaders, and just keep pushing through and try to finish strong.
What do you think you did really well that might not show up on the box score, but it does on the film?
I think I had a shift in mindset this year, trying to impact the game without the ball. So whether that's blocking, just being an effort guy through and through. So I just try to put that on tape and help my teammates out.
Antonio, what teams have you formally met with here at the Combine?
A good bit. Just to name a few, the Jags, the Dolphins, the 49ers, Steelers, a lot more, but it's been good meeting with all those coaches.
Has one of those teams been the Kansas City Chiefs?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Cade was just up here before you and basically said there had to be kind of a change in perspective when things started to go south and the season was kind of out of grasp. Was there a moment where your perspective shifted and you kind of had to change how you viewed things a little bit?
Yeah, I think, part of the reason we all came back, we had our goals set on one thing, and that was a national championship. And like I said earlier, it didn't go according to plan. So we just had to make the season the best it was, and it ended up being the best comeback season in Clemson history. That's not what we had our goals set on before the season, but it was great to see us all come together and finish like that.
Tony, you talked about your meeting with the Steelers. What was it like talking to Mike McCarthy? What kind of questions did he ask you?
It was great meeting with him and the whole staff. I'd always grown up watching him with the Cowboys, so just going in there and just talking with them and meeting them, it was just kind of surreal. But they were just asking me about the type of person I am and what's most important to me and who's around me that helps me be who I am.
You had another the biggest step for route runner.
Obviously, I think Coach Grisham helped me a lot. We got a lot of good receiver coaches and people that have played at a high level in the Clemson building. So, just taking all that information in, soaking it in, and just being eager to learn helped me out a lot.
You had another year. If you could have taken another year, why come out? And do you think there should be an option at all for players that maybe could return to school after the draft if they don't say like this?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think they may have something like that already. I'm not sure, but for me, I felt like it was just time. I was contemplating it before last season, and I just decided that I wanted to go back for the national championship, and we didn't get that done. But I felt like I helped myself with my draft stock a little bit, but it was just really time for me. I didn't want to go back to college anymore.
Antonio, you said you were focused on increasing your production when you didn't have the ball. What was the reason you decided that was something you wanted to do? Was there a player that you looked at and tried to pick some things up from in that regard?
I think the reason I really wanted to do that is obviously to help myself out, but really it was just trying to be selfless. And I knew Adam Reynolds, one of my best friends on the team, and I knew he deserved everything because he's been through a lot and had to push through to get that starting position at running back. And when he earned that position, I just wanted to help him any way I could. So I didn't want to take any plays off or loaf at all and end up my man making a tackle on him. So I was just trying to help him out the best way I could.
Antonio, anybody that you looked at as far as a wide receiver maybe in the league or some of the things for you that you thought was especially good at that stuff?
Oh, yeah, I think there's a couple of receivers in the league that really take pride in blocking. One that comes to mind first is Amon Ra, and I think Puka too. And then sometimes you can set up plays off those blocks and slip through the O-line and cool stuff like that. So I just wanted to show NFL GMs that I can put my nose in there and get dirty, and then plays can set up off that.
Antonio, what's your right?
My best trait, I would say, aside from the game, I think is my determination. Just to be great. I think when you're determined, that brings everything else you need, whether that's discipline, whatever you need. So my determination to be great, I'll never be satisfied until I hang my cleats up. But I think that's what'll separate me from the rest of the pack.
Antonio, with Garrett Riley, what did you learn from him as a coach? Just what is he like as a coach?
Garrett is one of my favorite coaches of all time. Just great person, great dude, and a great mind just to learn from. We was always talking, we was always joking around, but a great guy, and I'm hoping the best for him in the future.
If you were to analyze your game or give someone an analysis of your game, what would you say about you that stands out or is better than anyone else here?
I would just say my ability to separate. I think as a receiver, that's the biggest goal. That's the biggest thing you can do is just be a good separator. And obviously after I get open, I'm good catching the ball and making something happen after the catch. So I think that's just a great quality to have. As receivers, we're supposed to get open and catch the ball and keep it simple. That's what I do best.
Clemson